Welcome back to Little House in the South. My name is Becca, and today we're going to talk about emergency funds. I'm going to share with you my 3 reasons why you should have one too. Before I get into the whys, I want to explain what an emergency fund is. It should be 3 to 6 months of your expenses set aside either in a separate account or set aside within your account so that you do not touch it. If you are successfully budgeting every single month, then you should have a really good idea about what your monthly expenses are. So when you calculate out your 3 to 6 months of emergency expenses, you can take out things like your charitable giving, and you want to take out some of your fund money for your budget. You can still have some fund money, but cut it down to some sort of a bare minimum. If you haven't already, check out my budgeting video. I'll link it in the iCard above so you can get some tips and tricks on how to budget successfully. Reason number 1 that you should have an emergency fund is just in case you happen to lose your job or lose the ability to go to work. This could come in the form of layoffs at your current company or a medical issue that unexpectedly comes up so that you can no longer work. You don't want to get caught in a situation where you have to go into debt just to survive or to keep your house. Reason number 2 that you should have an emergency fund is for unexpected things that pop up that cost a lot of money. So let's say your car breaks down, or your roof begins to leak and you have a ton of water damage, or your refrigerator breaks and you're about to lose all of your food. You have to have some funds to kind of cushion those types of expenses that pop up for everybody, but you don't necessarily plan for. When we moved into our first home, we experienced this the hard way. We didn't have any savings. Within the first week of moving, our entire AC system broke. On top of that, in that same week, the upstairs laundry room leaked horribly. The washer wasn't hooked up correctly, and water leaked all into the ceiling of our garage and in our dining room in that house. The repairs and replacing the AC system cost upwards of $8,000, and we didn't have any of that saved. So had we had our emergency fund set up at that point, we would have been able to not only fix all of those repairs much quicker, but we also would have avoided all of the stress that came up with kind of scrambling to come up with the cash to function. This brings me to reason number 3 why you should have an emergency fund. The mental relief of having that emergency fund is huge. You will not be able to comprehend the relief that it gives you to know that your family is taken care of in the event of some unforeseen financial crisis. You won't suddenly be in a situation where you might lose your house, or your family won't be able to enjoy the extracurriculars that they do on a daily basis because of a sudden money issue. I hope this video encourages you to be more financially independent and set up for success. What are some times that you've had any financial emergencies that have popped up that have put a burden on your family? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our other videos.